Hello YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel, Annabella. I have reviewed the Action Bible Devotional. Today we are going to be looking at the Action Bible Colouring Book and the Action Bible Ultimate Activity Book for kids 0 to 100. What is great about the Action Bible is every resource that they produce links back to the Bible and the Action Bible. Like the Devotional, which we have looked at before, and is absolutely wonderful because it means you don't have to buy the Action Bible to use it, because you've got the stolen blessing. So this is when Jacob steals Esau's blessing. And then you get a Bible verse. So, and this is from the NLT. So the links, but at the top of the comic story, Stolen Blessing based on Genesis 27, so it links there, so you could go and get any Bible and compare it, and then you've got your activities and then your big picture page. So that's what makes this so great. Then when you come to the Action Bible Colouring Book, so it starts, you've got God's creation there, then you've got Adam and Eve in action word love, and then you turn over, you've got a little profile of Adam and Eve, then you've got an action verse to read, and then you've got some questions, and then it links to the actual Action Bible, so where you can find the story. But if you've got the Devotional, you can flip to Tempted in the Garden and In the Beginning, so you don't need the Action Bible itself to use these resources. And what is nice about them, this is Deborah. Notice I've not finished off her sandals yet because I'm going to colour those with a brown felt tip. You can use watercolours on them. It's Deborah, and then Zachariah. See, I've not finished his shoes off. And I just wanted to show you that. That's one I did with felt tips and watercolour, and then Mary I did with felt tips and watercolour, as you can somewhat see, so the details have come out a little bit more. Look at the little black sheep there. But what is nice is they don't leak through. They're starting to there, but they're not, and that's really, really good. The paper is good quality paper, so you can use whatever art medium you would like, so paints, colouring pencils, watercolours, pastels. It's really nice, and because the images are mature images, they look really, really good when coloured. So you go through, it's Jesus, save. It's a really, really good colouring book. And then at the back, so you've even got Christmas and Easter. That's the back, front, and you're just straight into it. And I think that's great. Absolutely great. So that is the colouring book. Then when you get to the Action Bible Ultimate Activity Book, it's basically for everybody. And you get bonus QR codes that you can use. So open it out. Starts at the welcome and different activities. Not all of them are, it's not like the activity book for Catholic children where it was, colour a verse, read a story, colour a verse, match some stuff up, put some stickers down, what that was very repetitive. This is not. You've got the welcome, so it will tell you which part of the Action Bible this will link to. So you've got the Action Bible, the Faith in Action Bible, which links, and they've got QR codes for that. Then you've got the Action Bible Story, so where you could read it in the Action Bible. Then you've got See the Story in Action in the, there's an ESV and an V, New International Version, and an ESV version that has parts of the Action Bible in it. I'm getting the NIV one towards later in the year. I've got that on order, but that also links. You've got the Action Bible itself, you've got it parts of the Action Bible linked to the actual text of the Bible, then you've got the Faith in Action Bible where it links, and then you've got other QR codes. So it really is Bible based, and when you look at the actual contents, which is great, you start off with the garden variety, and then you go all the way down to who's knocking at your door, and then answers and bonus pages for you. So if we look, we've got garden variety, action there, experience the story, read the original story, and there's the activity, which is, can you spot 12 differences between these two images of Garden of Eden, which is great. Then you've got when the fruit falls, so it links. There's the snake with legs. You've got the ark. And what is nice is they also have these sort of experiments that are very sciencey based, but also biblically based, which is unusual, but interesting that they have them. So you can make your rainbow there. Word search, word match, four corners fun, linking again. It's really well thought out at all levels. And when it comes to making, because there are some makes, Ram to the Rescue, they've given you the Ram to the Rescue. And what's really nice is there's nothing on the next page, so you can just cut this out and use that. Or better yet, you could photocopy it for repeated use, but it doesn't affect the next activity, which is daily bread, fruit, nuts and honey. And this is like, make a list of the foods, go shopping. It's really interactive. So they're not like Bible foods. They're not just, oh, here's an activity, let's fill in the gaps type thing. You actually have to do stuff. Oh, there's a colouring page, craft many colours. So how are we going to do this t-shirt? All in the family. They're not boring. They're action activities. And then you've got this Prince of Egypt. So this is a colour scheme, and you've got to use the coordinates and plot the colours, which is great. Branches on a tree. Basket weaving. It's really, really crafty. It isn't just, oh, here are some word searches, get on with it, and a colouring page and a code. Oh, look, this mule is no fool, to another build. Cord of friendship. It is really, really interactive, which I really like. I wasn't expecting it, A, to be this chunky, and B, to be this fun. It is, they're all different. It's not samey. Yes, it does follow the Bible, so each activity is in order. So you're doing, starting from Genesis, working all the way down to Revelation, which is really cool. They do like to build these animals. You're going to build a whole menagerie by the end of it. Yeah. I think this is lots of clothes. It even includes paper dolls. It is so interactive and so old school and so not screen time. But it does have QR codes. It's like everything that is modern and old at the same time. It's really well done. And then you've got a nice gap fill. And it's not a baby gap fill either. Because look, you've got links to help you fill it in. Another colouring page. This activity book does what it says on the tin, which is it's for ages 0 to 100. And then when you get to the back, so this is it. Word searches, mazes, fun facts, crosswords, crafts, colouring pages. And then you've got a little bit about the author, how he has worked for DC Comics and Marvel and Cross Entertainment. That's brilliant. And then you've got the bonus pages for you. So you've got some dinosaurs there and some animals. Ostrich. Oh, look, a lovely capybara and a sloth. So that's nice. And then you've got bonus pages for you. And then you've got the answers. And it's really nice that they include them, because obviously with some of the colouring pages that are more advanced, like the whole plotting thing, you can check, well, does mine look like that? You know, to help you out a bit. So where in the world is the Apostle Paul? So that's another coordinate. The activities are hard and they are academic. I mean, look at that maze. That's a nice maze. So, yeah, this is not. It pulls some nice punches and it is quite fun. And there's lots in here that you would take you maybe 2 years to do if you did them all properly. Maybe a year. If you wanted to halve the book, which is really good. So, yeah. And then at the back of this book, join us so you can sign up, obviously, for their resources. But here you have, oh look, more advertising, because they're also very good at advertising. So you've got, I'm not too keen on that one because people in the Bible aren't black and white, they tend to be grey. Says Noah, who saved the world and then got drunk because he invented basically wine, you know. And you've got the Devotional, got the Action Bible itself, the Action Bible Faith in Action edition. Colour and Learn. I've got the colouring book. This is not the Colouring and Learn, that's a slightly different one. See, but I think that's the new name for the colouring book because it says each time you turn the page, you'll meet another person from the Bible who tells you their story and how they were part of God's big plan. So I think they've just renamed it and rebranded it. Guess It game. Then you've got the Study Bible. So this is the ESV one, but then there's going to be the VIN, the New International Version, one very soon. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at these books because I think that they're really well done, and the fact that they don't say, oh, you've got to use this Bible translation, because if you look here in baptized, we've got Luke and it's the NCV, and then if we go to the next one, this is Mark NLT. So you're not trapped in just one translation. NLT. Oh, NLT, come on. There are different ones. Oh, no, it's all the NLT. I'm telling lies. Let's see. Yeah, they do use different translations, particularly in the Old Testament portion. Oh, look, Samson. Let's have a look. Yeah. What's this one? Yeah, so they kind of use different ones, which is good, because reading different versions is good. So, that is that. I hope you enjoyed it, because I think this activity book is just amazing. It's one of the best I've ever seen. So we've got the Action Bible Ultimate Activity Book for kids 0 to 100. We've got the Action Bible Devotional, which also includes the stories, so you don't have to have the Action Bible to use it. I love that. I think that's really good, because if you're, say, a family that just wants to buy the Devotional, you can. You've got everything you need, and you can just use your basic, Bible with words that you've got at home to support this. That's brilliant. And then, obviously, the colouring book with links to the Action Bible itself, and this one has links, but obviously just to Action Bible products, but that's still good because you're getting the Bible link, so you can know, because they've given you this beautiful they've given you this beautiful contents page. You know exactly where you are in the Bible, because if you compare it to the books of the Bible, you can find out exactly which one, which chapter, which book you're in, which story it is, at the drop of a hat. Anyway, I've babbled far too much, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and hoping that you're having a great day. Bye!